Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. The Dnipro River divides our city into two parts, right and left banks. The Dnipro, its valleys, the islands, and the hills on the right side of the river are natural treasures of our beloved city.
The landscape of Kyiv is complicated. There are a lot of hills and valleys. The Vladimir's Hills, with the monument of Great Vladimir, was not accessible to transportation until the funicular was built 100 years ago. It links St. Michael Cathedral with the harbor, the upper town with the lower town.
Kyiv is the oldest city of Ukraine. It is a linden tree, believed it oldest tree in Kyiv. By the legend, it is 300 years, as it was planted by the founder of the first Ukrainian university, Petro Mogila. There are remains of the oldest church of Kyiv and the Museum of History Ukraine.
Kyiv is a historical city and we appreciate our heritage. The Golden Gate is the name, one of the most beautiful metro stations in Kyiv in the style of Byzantine cathedral. And on the surface there are remains of the ancient 11th century fortifications.
It is very close to the center of the city.
Kyiv is a fortified city. Pecherska fortress is the biggest fortress in Eastern Europe. It was created in the 19th century by Russian emperor. Now it's a very interesting and preserved place for war reconstruction from all world.
Kyiv keeps its military history. A 100-meter statue of Motherland is a part of the Museum of World War II in Ukraine. It's seen from very distant places, but the bell tower of Lavra Monastery is still higher, as peace is more important than war.
It takes half an hour from the city center and one transition.
Kyiv is one of the greenest cities of Europe. It has a lot of parks and natural areas. One of the most popular parks of the left bank of river Dnipro is the Park Partizanskaya Slava, good for sports and recreation. The Museum of Partisan Movement World War II, lakes, forest, a skywheel are worth to visit.
It takes just 5 cents and 30 minutes to get there from the center of the city.
Kyiv is a very mystical city with lots of urban legends. The Boat Mountain is very popular in Ukrainian folk myth about witchcraft. It was believed that the lack of the trees at the top of Boat Mountain is explained by night visits of witches. Now the Boat Mountain is covered by trees. It welcomes artists, tourists, cyclists and mystics. You can also see here the fortress of 19th century and brand new pagan shrine.
It takes less than half an hour to reach there from the city center.
There are 3 botanical gardens in Kyiv. One of the most beautiful is the Grishko Botanical Garden of National Academy of Sciences of Ukraine. The landscapes and the dendrarium are really impressive. It is a part of 10 kilometers long green area on the hills of right bank of the river Dnipro in Kyiv, and a lot of surprising sights can be found there as well.
We love Ukraine's national traditions. Welcome to Kyiv Outdoor Museum of Architecture and Ukraine Life.
More than 300 pieces of national buildings are brought him from all parts of Ukraine.
Зустрічати з мавками світанок, гойдатися з русалками на вербі, і за черетом гомоніти у журбі. Нам вітер замітає слід, і в добру путь ведуть сонце і зоря. Коли ти чуєш пісню з поля, то
It takes 40 minutes and one transition to get to Kyiv Museum from the city center.
Kyiv is an international city. At the end of Krещатик, the most famous streets of Kyiv, there is a Friendship of Nations Arc. The arc is beautifully illuminated at night. During summer, you can make an exciting trip by the cableway from the arc to the island in the middle of Dnipro.
Kyiv has its heart, its Independence Square, well-known Maidan. Submerge yourself into the living history of Ukraine, which lies just at the top of the underground mall, the Globe.
2 minutes walk from Independence Square, we can see St. Sophia Cathedral. It was built in the 11th centuries and has good preserved mosaics and frescoes inside the building and Ukrainian Baroque ornament outside.
Kyiv is a spiritual city. Once it was the first center of Christianity in this part of Eastern Europe. Our city is known for its cave monasteries, as old as 8 for 1,000 years. Here the archaeologists revive the history of Kyiv ancient traditions.
Just 20 minutes from the city center.
Kyiv is a commercial and artistic city. Andriivsky Uзвіз, connecting upper town with the lower town, is historically a busy trading way. It's known as a Montmartre of Kyiv, where you can meet a variety of Ukrainian artists and their creations, museums and theaters.
Kyiv is a creative city. A contemporary artist, Konstantin Skrikutsky, created a park for kids on the landscape alley. Now this place attracts a lot of people of all ages from the whole Kyiv and Ukraine.
It is very close to historical museum.
Kyiv is a magical city. Among the hills of the central part of the city, you discover marvels of fantastic combination of landscape, architectural tradition and modernity. The district of Vozdvizhenska since 12th century was popular for leisure works and pottery craftsmen. Now it is one of the most prestigious and picturesque parts of Kyiv.
Kyiv is a strange city. The House of Chimers is decorated with figures of wild beasts and monsters. And it shows how grotesque Kyiv can be. Now it is used as a residence of our president. The architect Vladislav Gorodetsky was fond of hunting and traveling. It isn't widely known, but Kyiv is also a Gothic city. The St. Nicholas Cathedral was created by Vladislav Gorodetsky, the author of The House with Chimers. For more than a century, Catholic masses, as well as the concerts of organ and chamber music, regularly take place.
Welcome to Mini Kyiv. Here you can view the most famous sites of Kyiv together in just 40 minutes. You can also see the famous sightings from other cities of Ukraine.
To get there, it is just 20 minutes by metro.